And later on in some of these elections, election of 1864, people are going to vote. When they go to vote, they're going to walk between two columns of Union soldiers with their ballot in their hand. So if they're not voting the right way, they're going to have trouble getting through. So he's pulling some fairly strong-arm tactics in some of his. He's not. Don't think Lincoln is, Mr. Democratic civil rights, equality for all and protect the Constitution. He's taking some dictatorial steps here to preserve the integrity of the Union. Remember, if they ask you the question, why does the Civil War exist? What's the cause of the Civil War? Obviously, slavery is the elephant in the room, but the answer is to preserve the Union. That's what Lincoln's telling everyone. And that's what he believed. It's to preserve the integrity of the United States. Okay. On the issue of why, the North won, or does the South have a chance? There's actually quite a bit of debate on this. The debate in favor of the South is the South doesn't really have to defeat the North. All they have to do is defend their own territory. So they don't really need to defeat the North. All they have to do is defend. And the South has better generals and more highly trained military leaders. Lee is actually offered the command of the Union Army, and he basically turns it down because he doesn't want to fight against his fellow Virginians. But when we look here at the statistics, it's hard to see how the South could possibly win. The best the South can really hope for in the Civil War is a negotiated settlement, somehow. Total population, we have over twice as many, but when we get down to free population, remember we're counting slaves here, we have 21 million against 5.5.
That's painful.
Talk about slave population, we've got 3,500,000, we've got 400,000, those are all in the border, or 400,000, those are all in the border states. Soldiers, twice as many soldiers. Railroad miles, 3.5, 4, almost 4 times as many railroad miles. The railroad system basically is, the South is steamships going down the Mississippi filled with cotton bales. And they're basically supplying Great Britain, which is undergoing its industrial revolution in the cotton business. So the South is feeding raw cotton to Great Britain, which they're turning into cloth. It's also feeding raw cotton to the North. The North is one of the largest industries in the North is the textile business. Manufacturing, 90% of all manufacturing is in the North. 10% in the South. Firearms, 97 and 3.